So here we are at the front of the grid. Let's run down our current race order. We have Wanoaski in first with Frozen Droid in second. Ricky Tan in third with an amazing final lap when he's qualifying to jump him up there. Schlumpy in fourth place, which is an amazing grid place for him. Ashworth in fifth. He's looking very strong here. Korski, unfortunately, with his grid penalties, drops down into sixth. Schmidt is in... No, so Ravenhold 7th, Schmidt in 8th, The Coolest Guy 9th, Pigeon in 10th, Tricar 11th, Wild Boys in 12th place, Florine 13th, and our home favourite Oblong down there in 14th place. Let's have a look at Oblong here. Look at him all alone at the back of the grid. He's got a long race ahead of him. Let's hope he can hold it together. Get through turn 1 carnage unscathed. Yeah, Oblong is very consistent, but it's this opening lap here at Spa that gets everyone worried. I think Aski's been putting a lot of practice in to practice his starts here, so he's looking to get through cleanly and get away. And if he does that, I think he's going to be unstoppable. The only way is for someone like Frozen, Ricky Tan, or Schlumpy to get in front of him in these first opening laps and to hold him back. We will see how this race plays out here at the GSMC. We're just waiting for the race drivers to ready up, make sure their strategies are correct, make sure they've got the correct fuel, the correct tyre, everything is perfect for their race start. Then we will synchronise ourselves to the race and then we will be on our way. So we are still thinking Aski, Oblong, Jack seems to be the consensus at the moment for this. I mean, Oblong though being way back there, it's going to be difficult for him. So we're waiting for the lights to go out here. We have 1 light, we have 2 lights, 3 lights. Go! It looks like Aski got a very slow start, and Ricky Tan very fast behind him here as they streaming down into the first corner here. Everyone's going to be very cautious. Ricky Tan goes for the dive down the inside of Aski here. Ricky Tan knew that was his only way, but he was late on the brakes here as they head on down to the first chicane here. Oh, that was an amazing move, but that has allowed Aski to really stream away here. I had a rumour here that Pigeon drives with his feet. That is possibly the truth here. We've all heard about Pigeon's feet here. They are webs apparently. Not quite like a pigeon, more like a swan, who knows. But as we watch Aski here heading up the straight here with Ricky Tan here all over the back of him. Ricky Tan and Aski as they head down to the first chicane here. First chicane, the other chicane here. Oh, he's all over in the back of him. It's going to make him go a long way here is Aski. As they break into the chicane here, Aski maintains his lead and he holds it nice, and that is Ashworth there running all sorts of wide on the back there with Frozen Droid just behind. Where is Schlumpy? Schlumpy's all the way down into 7th place. He didn't get a terrible start here. Oblong up into 9th though. That is an amazing start from Oblong. As we watch the first 2 streaking down the head, we see Ashworth and Frozen Droid here battling here for 3rd and 4th place as they head around the horseshoe chicane. Ashworth just holding the head here. Let's watch the 2 leaders here. Oblong being freaky. Lewis Hamilton. Oblong's doing an amazing job. Let's have a look at Oblong here down into 9th. He's all over the back of Pigeon here. Pigeon who drives with his feet apparently. Oh, there is someone into the wall. Who is that? Florine into the wall hard. He's going to collect Wild Boys. Wild Boys gets around him. That was a big mistake. Who is that? Schmidt at the back of the grid with Tricar. There is another incident with Schmidt right at the back of the grid. That is unlucky here. We're just watching Ricky Tan now, who is chasing down Wild Boys. Oblong is still behind Pigeon here as they head through these right-left chicanes to complete the end of the lap here. So where is Schlumpy? What happened to Schlumpy's start? Schlumpy is now battling Ravenhold here as they head down the back straight. Someone's getting very wide at the back there. Schlumpy doesn't get an amazing start, but don't forget this is an hour. We have a whole hour here to play with here. 24 laps here at Spa. We're going to need a pit stop. People need to not punish their tyres too hard on the opening lap as we see Ricky Tan falling about a second behind Aski already on this first opening lap here. Let's watch these 2. These 2 are in a league of their own at the moment. They're battling. And Ricky Tan goes very deep at the bus stop chicane. I keep saying the first chicane. I need to stop that, right? And that is going to drop him a long way behind. And Aski is on his way up the road here. Let's have a look at Frozen Droid here, currently battling here with Ashworth as they head down into the source. Heavy on the brakes here, and Frozen Droid gets the job done here. Ashworth just lets him through with his teammate Korski just behind. Korski still in 5th place here with Ravenhold just behind as they streak on down the hill here. Who is that lineup? Is that Schlumpy lining up for a move behind Ravenhold? Schlumpy is having a look at Ravenhold. He goes to the inside here up the top of Radion. And oh no, don't want to see this. Come on, give us a good camera view here. Oh, and Schlumpy gets the move done. We missed it because of the stupid cameraman, but Schlumpy gets the move done on Ravenhold here. Schlumpy is now up into 6th place here, and surely he can on his way and chase down Korski. Let's watch this battle between Korski and Ashworth here. They are teammates. I wonder whether they're going to let each other go. No, he's dropped just a little bit back behind Ashworth here. So, what an exciting opening race here, but we see Aski has pulled a nice gap of 2.6 seconds behind Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan knew he had to go for the move at the start, and it just didn't pay off. He just didn't get on the brake hard enough. Where is Oblong now? Oblong is up into 7th place here. He's got through Pigeon. He's now chasing down a Schlumpy, a slow starting Schlumpy here, who lost out massively on that first corner. So we're in the battle. We have a Wild Boys and a Florine and a Ravenhold. Ravenhold here must have made a mistake. Ravenhold is all the way back down into 10th place here. Looks like he's got a bit of damage there to the front of his car. That is not good, as we see someone Florine go really wide at the back there. Come on, Wild Boys, get some points for your teammate. Let's finish this. Let's have a look here. So we have the coolest guy here who is just behind Pigeon. Let's look at this lap here. Come on, cameraman, pick it up. Who is that going? Well, Schlumpy is going around the outside of Korski. Korski must have made a big mistake on the exit of that corner here. Schlumpy up into 5th. Korski drops back a pace, but he's now vulnerable to an Oblong. Oblong goes round the inside here. Oblong is super fast here as Korski has to dab the brakes here. Korski, Oblong up into 6th place here. Look at this, look at the speed he's got on Schlumpy. Is he going to go for the dive up inside? No, he's just a little far behind here. That camera view makes it look a lot closer than what it is. But as we see, Schlumpy now chasing down an Ashworth here. Look at Schlumpy. He's all over the place, but we've got Oblong just behind him here. Is Oblong going to go for the move here? Oblong's lining up. Is Oblong going to pop out? No, they get on the brakes nice and close together here. Schlumpy locks up. Oh, they're very, very close here on the inside there. And Schlumpy and Ashworth. There's a collision there on the exit here. Pigeon drives like Ricky Bobby out there. Just needs a slingshot from Oblong in his top 5 easy. Absolutely, Pigeon just held back there in 8th place here. But as Schlumpy, what an amazing move. Couple of corners and he's up into 4th place here for Schlumpy. That was an incredible move. I hate this camera so bad. Let's have a look down here. So we have Ashworth here chasing Schlumpy, but we have Oblong just behind here. Oblong pulls out of the slipstream here as they head down the straight, and Korski as well just behind these two. This is a gaggle of 4 here. This is an amazing move here as Schlumpy takes the line. Oblong now gets the move done. Up into 5th place there from Oblong. Someone runs really wide at the back there. Who was that? Was that Korski? Possibly Korski. No, I think that was Ashworth. Unfortunately, Ashworth. What a driver. That's my boy. I know that is an incredible move there. We have a Frozen Droid here. Frozen Droid is closed up to Ricky Tan here. Frozen Droid is less than a second behind Ricky Tan. Looks like Ricky Tan might be just pacing himself. He's now 5 seconds behind Aski. Aski is 5 seconds down the road after lap 3. That is an incredible pace this guy has got here today. So let's have a look here as we see Oblong here now hot on the tail of our fast star and Schlumpy. Oblong is doing amazing things here for this race here. Hope he's not punishing his tyres too much. So as we've just seen a Frozen and Ricky Tan there, we need to keep an eye on that battle. We can see him just out of shot here. As we joint to them now, we see Frozen Droid all over the back of Ricky Tan here, pushing them along the straights here. Oh, this is going to be a good move. Wonder if Frozen Droid's going to get the slingshot down to the bus stop chicane. The Frozen Droid runs extremely wide on the exit there. It's hard to keep the car under control as Ricky Tan goes to the defensive line here. They break both nicely. Ricky Tan's going to look like he's broken long. Come on. Ricky Tan is a little bit long, but not too bad. Get it stopped nicely, and they head on down to La Source here to finish another lap here onto lap 4. They're going to start thinking about tyre wear here. They can't start with heavy fuel loads, and the tyre wear is very, very strong at the start of these stints. We'll keep an eye on that, but as we see Schlumpy and Oblong is all over the back of Schlumpy here. The homeboy hero Oblong all over the fast starting Schlumpy. One of the fans' favourite Schlumpy, shall I say. And Oblong is fast, look at this. As they head down, let's ride on board with Oblong here. Let's find the chase view here. He's extremely fast. He gets a little bit wide there. They're both run wide at the top of the hill here. This is going to be all about the drag race now. Down the long straight. He's going to make him go around the long way. He cuts back. Schlumpy should have held the inside line. He's opened the door for him. Frozen needs to land his horn and please turn signal on, and he does indeed. As we see Oblong there get the move done on Stumpy, gets to get the car slowed down in time. He does. That was a lovely move from Oblong there. I think Stumpy made the right decision not to fight that too much because Oblong is very, very fast here. So let's have a continue look at this Ricky Tan Frozen Droid. As you see, Frozen Droid all over the back of Ricky Tan here. Ricky Tan is parking that thing and he's wider than a bus. Frozen Droid has no space to get past. This is an incredible battle here. Let's listen to Joe Mama Racing and see if they are talking. We hear people breathing. That's a good sign. It means it's working. As we see Ricky Tan here battling.
Oh, I think this is doing a number on my tyres though.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. It's absolutely hard.
Everything is,
it's absolutely hammering the tyres here. That is very interesting there. So as we see Ricky Tan here holding up a fast Frozen Droid. And Oblong here is streaked away. He's now about a second faster than Schlumpy here, who's dropped down into 5th place. Schlumpy there just doing his own nice race here. Let's have a listen to Drive By Racing.
Let you drive.
Where is the Wild Boy's in the pits? Wild Boy's at the pits. He's had damage. Oh no, Wild Boys. I think he might have lost the car. Oh, that is a real shame there for Wild Boys. Let's keep on with this battle though, shall we? Frozen Droid still behind a fast Ricky Tan. Let's see if Ricky Tan's saying anything. He's on his own. He might be talking to himself, but I very much doubt it because obviously we are missing our friend Lynchy here. No, he is completely concentrating. I don't blame him whatsoever. So we have Wino Askey there with a 2:23.317 here. The times aren't that different, but these two battling has just allowed him to pull away a massive gap on his opening few laps. Oh, I hate this camera view so much. This is literally the worst camera view. As Frozen Droid looks to go around the outside here. Oh, come on. We'll go on board here. Oh, he gets a nice drag down the straight, but can Ricky Tan outbrake him into the hairpin here? Ricky Tan late on the brakes here. Frozen Droid's going to have to go the long way around here. Ricky Tan on the inside for the next corner, but Frozen Droid's going to get the move done. They are side by side. No, but Ricky Tan holds the line there. That would have been a really, really lovely move there from Frozen Droid, but Ricky Tan here just makes his car absolutely huge. Frozen Droid does need to loud his horn and definitely put his turn signal on. He needs to get past this guy. This guy is holding him up and costing him tyres. I think Ricky Tan's making the right move here. Just preserve your tyres. Go a little bit longer. Don't make this a two-stopper. So let's have a look down the action here. We have action here with Pigeon and Raven. No, Pigeon and the coolest guy. Come on, cameraman. Oh, this cameraman is not good. Oh, Pigeon spins. Pigeon gets a little bit of a spin on that. Is unfortunate. Oh, it's Stumpy here. Stumpy's gone wide. No. Stumpy's gone wide. It's now Korski to go through the inside. But hang on, was there contact here? These two, I don't know that they're racing here. Stumpy gets back past Korski here on the exit there. What happened there? Nothing from Drive By Racing here. Where is Korski here? Korski is down here.
I went a bit wide going into the corner.
Copy.
Oh no, Stumpy's lost it! Stumpy's lost it! Stumpy spins! Stumpy spun! Oh no, he's down behind Xanax now. Ashworth goes round, Stumpy gets back round. Oh no, is he going to get out in front of Mason? The Mason goes through here. Stumpy now slow away. Oh, Stumpy, that is not what you need to do with his tyres. Is he going to lose out to Pigeon here? As Pigeon goes through on the inside, Stumpy is now down into 9th place. That is costing him dearly. I want to capture his live reaction. Does he speak to his teammate about that?
Had a bad accident.
Oh no,
yeah.
Stumpy. Oh, Terabyte. What can you say? You can't say anything, but he's still got laps. We're only laps 5 out of 24 here. He's still got 19 laps to bring it back. He can do this. So Ricky Tan is still holding off a Frozen Droid here. Ricky Tan actually has pulled a gap here from Frozen Droid. He's got himself a nice little 1 second buffer here. He's out of the danger zone here, which is nice. Oblong catch up. Let's have a look at Oblong here. Let's get onto his roof here. Oblong is catching up. Oblong now only 1.99 seconds behind Frozen Droid here. Ricky Tan is basically backing this pack up. Can Oblong get up? Oh, Terabyte, I know, absolutely gutting. Shumpy can do it once, he can do it again. He can get back through the pack here. This race director camera is terrible, but we'll work around it. as we watch a fast Oblong here. But look at this. Frozen Droid right on the back of Ricky Tan again. He must have made a little mistake somewhere. But this is an incredible. Let's look at Stumpy here. Stumpy all over the back of Pigeon here. Stumpy goes round the outside. Does he go round the outside? He does. He goes round the outside and gets the inside for the next corner. That is an incredible move there from Stumpy. Look at that. Wow. That is a brave move. Round the outside there. I have not seen it before. Pigeon loses it on the exit. Pigeon into the barrier hard. Oh, Pigeon, no. He just tried a little bit too hard to get back. And Pigeon is on his way here. Pigeon still only just loses one place. Hopefully he hasn't got a lot of damage there. But what an amazing move from Stumpy. And he's on his way now. And he's straight on the back. Straight on the back of his arch nemesis, the coolest guy here. Look at this. He's going to catch up lovely. Let's look at this gap here. Oh, look at this. Look, the battle continues between Frozen Droid and Ricky Tan here. They are neck and neck here. Only a tenth separates these two. This is going to allow Oblong onto the back of these two nicely. Is he going to try and go around the inside here? This is absolutely death. He breaks. That's so risky through that corner. There is just no space there. Now he's going to be slowed down to the bus stop chicane here. Ricky Tan's going to have the legs on him here through the bus stop chicane. Oh, Ricky Tan runs really wide though, so Frozen Droid's going to go for the up and under here as they head down to the start finish straight. Frozen Droid, no! Oh, Frozen Droid gets a spin on these. They're going to allow Oblong through. Oblong goes through to take third place here as they head down to the source, and Oblong goes up into third. Oh no, Frozen Droid, that is not what you wanted to do, my friend. Oblong locks up on the inside and Oblong gets a half spin on here, but that's allowed Ricky Tan to get away. Oblong wild on the power there as he's up into third place here. What is an amazing recovery drive. But look at this two. Look at these two. These are so fast down into El Rouge and up to through Radion here. Oh, I hate this camera view so much. As we watch it, we want to watch the back from Frozen Droid here as they power down this straight. We'll go back to the track side here. Here we go. So that has released Ricky Tan a little bit, taking some pressure off him. Frozen Droid now hot on the back of Oblong here. Oh, and did Oblong make a mistake? Little bit of mistake here. Frozen Droid all over the back. He's going to cut to the inside here. Cuts to the inside here, down to this hairpin. He's going to have to be late on the brakes here. Oblong sweeps around the outside here, contains the speed. He's going to have the next left-hander here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this is an incredible race here. I can't believe how hard these guys are pushing. Oh, no! Frozen Droid with a big accident. What happened there? He just speared off to the left.
Yep, I do.
Oh no, Frozen Droid with damage here.
Yep, severe damage.
Severe damage for Frozen Droid here. That is not what we wanted to see. Oh
that is
no.
Unfortunate, my friend.
That is a real shame. I don't know what happened there. We was watching him and he just speared off into the inside there. Oh no, Frozen Droid's going to have to get back to the pits here. Hopefully he can fill up, but this should allow Korski to get past him here. We're watching Korski here. As Korski powers around his corner, he should be able to catch and pass Frozen Droid here. We should see Frozen Droid though work his way back up through the field here. Stumpy here. Now let's watch Stumpy. He's all over the back of the coolest guy here. He's caught up lovely and fast here from his mistake and his spin on the exit at this next corner here. Let's watch Stumpy. Let's see what he can do. See if he has another amazing move in front of him. Oh, I feel so bad for Frozen Droid. The sniper strategy is paying off. It really is, Jay. I thought you was joking, but I'm starting to believe. I might have to send some of my men up to the top of Radion and have a look. See if we can find these guys. As we watch Slumpy here head down to the bus, runs really wide on the exit there. And that is Frozen Droid in the pits. Let's just cut away from this to watch Frozen Droid enter in the pit stop here. This is going to be a long pit stop for Frozen Droid, I fear. They're going to have to repair all his damage. He's probably going to put fuel in. He's probably going to put tyres in. This is probably going to make it a two-stopper for him. He's got a long way to go on another fresh set of tyres. Okay, let's go back to Stumpy here. So Stumpy now up into 7th place as he overtakes Frozen Droid, who is in the pit lane. And we watch this battle on track with Stumpy and the coolest guy as they head down to El Rouge, the famous El Rouge, as they go up the hill here through Radion. Stumpy is taking that lovely and clean here. We're going to run to the chase camera here. Can he tuck into his slipstream? Who is that in front? Is that Wild Boys in front? That is a Wild Boys. That is Stumpy's teammate. Can Stumpy's teammate slow down the coolest guy here. Can we get a bit of team play? No, he's not. He's just going to let him go here. Stumpy's going to try and do this nice and clean here. Stumpy definitely seems to have the fastest middle sector here. Can't seem to catch up on the outbound. Let's switch back to the trackside camera, which is rubbish as we zoom in and out. There we go. Good job, Mr. Cameraman. Oh, as the coolest guy locks up his inside right tyre there on his way down. Stumpy is all over the back of him here. He's literally 2/10 off him here. He's looking down the inside there, trying to throw him off. But the coolest guy keeps his cool here. He is the coolest guy. So we've got Oblong now a couple of seconds behind Ricky Tan, who is a long way behind Askey there. Askey is 13 seconds out into the lead here. He can pretty much stop and do whatever he wants here, and he's going to maintain that lead. It's going to take a miracle here, I think, to beat one Askey. Hopefully we don't see anything happen to him, because he has run a smooth race so far. He's done a 22.9 on his last lap here. Everyone else is in a 25 suffering from tyre wear, and this guy is just on another level here. As we watch in Stumpy here chasing down the coolest guy, this is shaping up to be a good battle. We are on lap 8 out of 24, still a long way to go. We still need everyone here to make a pit stop. Where is Frozen Droid? Frozen Droid is all the way down into 13th place after his pit stop here. He is behind Florin, who is 19 seconds in front. We will keep an eye on this. See, oh, we've got Korski in the pits. We have a front runner. We have 4th place Korski into the pit lane. We also have Ashworth in the pits. We have teammates pitting here. What teammates are they? They are these guys here. Korski and Zanak here, both into the pits. I wonder if they're going for a 2-stop strategy here. This is very early to pit. Otherwise, as we see Korski get underway, and we also have Pigeon in the pits here. So we're seeing the first round of pit stops here, but we've got to see Stumpy here. Is that Oblong? Who is Oblong?
Somebody else is on the two-stopper.
Yeah, there
Not
we
sure
go.
whose box that is.
Two-stopper. We've got some two-stop strategies going on here. That is very, very interesting. I didn't think anyone would do it, but they are. As we're watching Stumpy here, oh, we see Oblong here who's chasing down Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan seems to be just running his own race, just taking his pace as he needs to, but he's allowing these guys to catch up. All the Spinada Racing has currently on top already on like the freaking Tuscan Railers in Phantom Menace. It's looking good for Oblong here. Oblong up into 3rd place here, chasing down Ricky Tan, who is definitely running his own lap race here. Let's have a look at our race leader, Wano Askey, who seems to have this in the bag here. Look at this, just nice, smooth, under control, no problems, no drama. Nice sweep around the corner, look at that. He's looking good, he's looking strong. Let's see the coolest guy, Stumpy. Stumpy's gone past the coolest guy. Oh, we missed it. We missed the Stumpy past his coolest guy here. How did he do that? We don't know. We won't find out, but coolest guy looks like he's going to come back on the inside. Stumpy shuts the door on him here. Coolest guy must have made a mistake somewhere, because Stumpy seems to be a long, long way ahead. This coolest guy gets a little bit wild there on the accelerator pedal, nearly spins off. So we have Stumpy up into 5th place now after the 2 Scuderia Peniston Oils teams stopped for a 2-stop. They stopped on lap 9, so I'm expecting them to be back in between 16 and 17 for their 2nd stop. A 2-stop strategy here is very, very risky. They need to be sure that they can contain this pace here, but they were very, very fast up the championship there. So let's ride back at that. We've got a pigeon race here. We've got a pigeon race, people. Frozen Droid, actually. Frozen Droid. Wow, Frozen Droid had taken Pigeon already. Frozen Droid had stormed through that. We completely missed that, as Frozen Droid now up into 11th place here. We've got Schmidt down in 13th here, and Wild Boys down in 14th behind, just completing lap number 8. So these two still battling here. Stumpy seems to be down the road a little bit faster here, which is nice. So let's ride this one. Oblong versus Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan's been slow. Ricky Tan's made a mistake here. Oblong tries to go around the inside, but Ricky Tan holds the outside here. What happened there? We should have been watching this all along here. Ricky Tan goes defensive there, parks the bus on the inside here, but Oblong's going to go for the cutback. Ricky Tan shuts the door on him. This is going to be punishing for their tyres here. They're both going to be thinking about new tyres any lap soon. So my little bird tells me Oblong can stay on track up to lap 12. So possible pit at the end of that lap. I hear you. I hear you, Jay. I appreciate the info. As Ricky Tan runs really wide there. Ricky Tan is struggling with his tyres. He has a driving style that isn't conducive to tyre wear. He really scrubs the front tyres into turns and his fronts just go. If he can hold out for another couple of laps, he's going to do him well here. But yeah, it looks like Ricky Tan may be coming into the pits at any time soon here. His tyre wear is massive. As we have a Ravenhold and a Florine here in the pit box as well. That allows Frozen up into 9th place here. Hopefully Frozen... Well, I think Frozen is probably going to have to pit again. So these pit stops are really shaking up our order here. We're going to have to wait for all these pit stops to happen to find out the true order of things. But as we see Askey here, he's just completing lap 10 onto a lap 11. As Ricky Tan, look at how wide Ricky Tan has to run. But Oblong follows him there. They just don't have the front grip anymore to maintain their traction. As Ricky Tan, look at how wide Ricky Tan runs. Oh, he's so wide. That's allowed Oblong underneath him here. On the exit of the corner, Oblong up into 2nd place as Ricky Tan runs wide. Oh, Ricky Tan, that is heartbreaking. His tyres have just gone away, you can see. Ricky Tan goes for the dive down the inside here. Oblong leaves him loads of room here. Oblong leaves him plenty of room here, actually. Ricky Tan now chasing him down to El Rouge here. This is the battle for 2nd and 3rd place here. But Oblong seems to have the legs on him here as they go up the hill. Oblong's really wide here. As Ricky Tan, oh no, give me the camera back. What's happened here? Ricky Tan goes wide, Oblong goes shallow. Ricky Tan down the inside here. Oblong is just behind. Oblong's now in his slipstream. Ricky Tan defends. Ricky Tan back up into 2nd place. This is an incredible battle here. Can Ricky Tan hold him off in the braking zone here? Ricky Tan goes long on the brakes here, around the outside. Oblong can't go for the inside, but Ricky Tan goes wide. Oblong spins! Oh no, Oblong takes a little spin here. And Ricky Tan continues on his way. That is a front bumper there. Oblong spins. Oh, Oblong. That is a real shame there. Let's listen in on Oblong's racing.
I'm gonna still do one more lap.
Oblong's gonna do one more lap on his tyres here.
I'm in the pit right now.
I spun because I got scared of Rich and I broke hard because I thought he's gonna hit me.
Oh no, Richard scared him here, but we have his teammate, the coolest guy in the pits here. So, coolest guy in the pits on lap 11 here. And we see Ricky Tan here on his way, but really struggling with front tyres here. Is he going to pit at this lap, or is he going to pit in the next lap? We will find out. But Oblong is catching him hand over fist again. This guy is really struggling with his front tyre wear. He does need to get over the halfway point if he can, because he's going to struggle right at the end of the race here. So let's have a look. Everyone seems to be fairly spread out at the moment while these pit stops are going on. The coolest guy now exiting the pits down in 8th place with Tricar up into 7th, and Ashworth after his first pit stop here. Look at that, a 10th up on his previous time. Loving these new tyres with his teammate Korski just in front with Schlumpy there. Where is Schlumpy? There he is. The cameraman picks up Schlumpy up in 4th place here. I think we're going to see some pit stops possibly at the end of this lap. I would expect Ricky Tan here to pit. Oblong has gained nearly a second on this lap alone on him. Ricky Tan is extremely struggling with his tyres here. Does he pit? Ricky Tan stays out. Oh no, Ricky Tan stays out. Oblong is right on the back of him again. Oh, this is going to be exciting stuff here. Oh, Ricky Tan. So Askey's pitted. Askey into the pits, lap 12, midpoint. He's gone from midpoint, absolute midpoint here for Wino Askey in the pits here. He's dropped him down to 3rd place, so we have Ricky Tan and Oblong here up into 1st and 2nd, but Askey down into 4th. Can Schlumpy get past him here in the pit stop here? And Schlumpy goes round the hairpin, and Schlumpy in the pits now. Schlumpy midpoint here, looks like an absolutely clean one stopper here. Askey gets underway out of the pit stop, new tyres, new fuel, he's on the way here. We have Oblong and Ricky Tan here going on to lap 12 with their old tyres. As Ricky Tan really loses his braking point now, he nearly runs into a back marker here. That is scary stuff. That is allowed Oblong into the lead of the race. Oblong leads his home race here. I think Ricky Tan should have made a pit stop there at the end of lap 11 onto lap 12. That is really hampering him here. As Oblong is dead slow here through this right-hander. These tyres are hurting people badly. Askey's going to be able to catch these guys up hand over fist here. Let's look at Ricky Tan is 26 seconds ahead, and this guy is catching him all the time here. 48-second deficit there for the pit stop. 14th to first. Damn, I know. What an amazing start by Oblong. Look at this. Ricky Tan so wide. He just has no grip. He's completely lost his tyres here. But he's going to have 1 lap younger tyres than Askey at the end of the race. Whether that'll help him or not, we will see. Oblong now already 3 seconds up the road here. Look at Oblong. It looks like Oblong is going to pit. So our little birdie tells us at the end of this lap. How the hell did Oblong do that? I mean, Oblong has had an absolute phenomenal drive. He's had a half spin as well, up into first place here as he powers his way down the straight here. I think he needs to pit. Well, Ricky Tan, look at this. Ricky Tan, 4 seconds. He's lost 2 seconds just to that sector alone here. Ricky Tan absolutely struggling with tyre wear. Can he hold it around this corner here? Look at this. Oh, he's just scrubbing so wide. Skills and sharpshooters. I think it's sharpshooters, yeah. So, is Oblong going to pit? Oblong in the pit now. Oblong in the pits. Oh, Oblong crashes on the pit entrance. Oblong, no, you can't do that, my friend. You can't crash on the pit entrance. It's Ricky Tan now right behind him. All that space that Oblong made. He crashes on the pit entrance. That's going to probably give him a bit of damage as well. So, he's got a pit stop time. It's going to be longer. Let's watch these 2 pit stops here. Let's watch for the back here of Ricky Tan. We see Wano Askey here. He's probably going to go past. As we see Askey here coming up to the final hairpin. God damn it, Oblong, I know. Oblong, you can't be doing that as they're waiting for their fuel to go in, the tyres to go on. We are just watching these guys pitting. Let's watch Shumpy here. Shumpy round the hub. I just want to watch these 2 from the pit exit. I want to see if Ricky Tan gets away ahead of Oblong here. Ah, this is painful to watch, but we need to watch this. This is important for the race. As Wano Askey takes it as Oblong gets away. Ricky Tan slower. Ricky Tan much slower there. Actually, Oblong maintains second place. Well, I say maintains, but Korski up into second place here with his early first pit stop here. His 2-stop strategy seems to be paying off. So let's take notice. We are over halfway here. We're about half an hour into the race. Let's have a look at our running order. We have Askey in the lead, a long way in the lead. Look at that. He's all the way down the end of the straight, and these boys have only just come out of the pit lane. We have Korski. Oh, it looks like he's on a 2-stop strategy here in second place. Oblong last to third place. Ricky Tan up into 4th place. Ashworth in 5th place with another 2-stop strategy. We have Shumpy here in 6th place, who is crossing the line to start his 13th lap here. We have Frozen Droid here, who's worked his way all the way back up into 7th place here. We think Frozen Droid is going to have to stop again, unfortunately. We have Tricar just behind him in 8th place. Gets a little bit squirrely. At least the car isn't damaged correct. We have the coolest guy down in 9th place. We have Pigeon in 10th. Ravenhold down there in 11th, who is not enjoying this race here. This tyre wear isn't conducive to his control. Unfortunately, he's one of the boys on the controller here. He's going to struggle with his tyre wear. We have Florian in 12th. Schmidt in 13th. And at the back of the grid, we have Wild Boys here. So let's have a look here. We have Frozen Droid here on Shumpy here. Frozen Droid pulls out, gets heavy on the brakes here. Shumpy's going to hold the outside line around this corner here. Look at that side by side as they go through, but Frozen Droid powers out the corner ahead of Shumpy here. Frozen Droid makes an incredible move there on Shumpy here. Gets a little bit sideways. That's going to allow Shumpy to come back at him, but no, Frozen Droid cuts that off. Frozen Droid is not having that. So Shumpy now drops down into 7th place. We saw Shumpy stop bang on the midway point as well, so Shumpy is on new tyres, but Frozen Droid is a little bit fresher. But Frozen Droid might have to pit again, like we say, so he needs to keep with him really and pressurise him and make him use up all his tyres. So where are the battles? We have Tricar here on the coolest guy. Coolest guy is 1 second ahead as he runs really wide. I think everyone possibly has made a pit stop. It looks like we have everyone made a pit stop here, which is nice. The pit stop thing is working, everything's shaken up, but we've got some 2-stop strategies going on, which is extremely interesting here. As we just run back on board with Shumpy here as he tries to keep Frozen Droid in his sights. Okay, so a statement from Oblong after his incident. I am stupid. Yes, I did warn these drivers not to crash on the entrance or exit of the pit lanes, and yep, Oblong has managed to get himself disqualified and crash on the entrance to the pit lane. So I think we can call that a full house for Oblong here. So Rikitan really needs to try and close up the gap to Oblong if he can. Let's have a look. So Aski is all the way, long way ahead. But Korski here is doing an incredible job with his two-strop strategy. He needs to really make this work. He's got to absolutely hammer these tyres, use up all the fresh juice from his tyres as much as he can here to be able to stop and get back out again. And we have Ashworth here up into 5th place as well, who's doing a really good job. Rikitan's just 1.8 seconds ahead of him. Rikitan doesn't seem to have got the grip back from his new tyres here. He seems to be struggling still. Maybe he's just pacing himself again. He knows that he struggles with his tyre wear. The front just falls away from him, so maybe he's just pacing himself again. It worked fairly well for the first stop. I just think he stopped 1 lap too late for his current tyre wear situation. But yeah, he is not that far from Oblong. Oblong is 1.7 seconds in front of him. Ashworth 2 seconds behind. This is going to be a close 2nd to 5th, I think. So, who haven't we seen for a while? Let's have a look at the Pigeon here as he heads down the straight. On the brakes, nice and hard here. Just cuts on the inside. Looking good. Not as fast as the fast boys, but he's keeping pace here. He's doing a good job. We've got Ravenhold behind him by 20 seconds and Trico in front of him by 2. He's still in this fight here. He's in the last points paying position here in 10th place. Let's see what we can see here. Let's have a look at our friend Korski here, who he's got to make this 2-stop work actually. So let's ride on. Let's have a listen to these boys here. Actually, let's listen to Scuderia Siblana. Oh, Korski's in for his 2nd stop here. As Korski pits for his 2nd pit stop. So this is his 2nd stop here. So we should be seeing Ashworth here come in. No, Ashworth's going to continue on for another stop here. Let's listen to these boys. So he's in the pits. He's dropped him down to 5th so far. We need Slumpy here to get past him really, but he's going to have fresher tyres for the end of the race here. That could be a real problem for Slumpy down in 7th place with a fast Korski. As Slumpy now heads down to the bus stop again, nice on the brakes here, gets the car turned in beautifully there, look at that. Little tap of the brakes here to settle the rear as he heads down the start-finish track here. So Korski is still in the pits. Where is Korski here? Korski has just left the pits now, so he's just behind Slumpy here. So if Korski can get going fast, Slumpy's going to have a real battle to keep him behind him here. We also have the coolest guy here, who just gets past Korski. Korski's going to have to do a lot of... As he exits the pits, then runs over the line. That isn't what we like to see. We like to see our competitors staying within the pit exit line there, Korski. So as Korski finishes his pit stop and gets underway here, cold tyres, don't forget, some drama between Oblong and Rich. Oh my god, what happened here? Thank you very much, J71. How did this happen? What's happened to Oblong here? Jay, fill me in. What happened to Oblong? How did that happen to Oblong? Did Oblong spin? What happened? But Rikitan goes back into 2nd place here. And this is not what Oblong needs, because Rikitan parks that thing like an absolute bus. That thing is wider than the track. And he's very difficult to get past here. So we watch these two as I continue my thought about Slumpy and Korski here. Korski's going to have to make up a lot of time. Rich ran into him in the straight. How did he run into him in the straight? How did that happen? Oh my days. What did I miss here? Where is Oblong? He is here. Is the Oblong going to speak to us? I can't believe we missed that. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted here. We've got to stay on board this fight. Oh, Oblong runs really wide. Hopefully Oblong hasn't got any damage here. Both cars seem to be fairly intact, but it only takes a little knock to damage these cars. As they head down the start-finish straight here. Oh, so hang on. We're just going to come away from this, and we're going to see a Korski here chasing down a coolest guy. Korski with his fresh tyres, low fuel load. He's got to just sprint to the end of the race here. Get his tyres nicely up to temperature. He's got the coolest guy just under a second in front of him, and then in front of that is Slumpy. But let's continue watching this race here. Let's watch these guys up through El Rouge and up Radion here. Look at this climb up the hill here. Oh, and settle the car on the curb there. Look at that as they power up the hill. It looks like Ricky Tan's just pulled a bit of a gap here on Oblong. And we have Ashworth just behind them here, sort of in their wings here. But Oblong isn't able to catch him just quite this lap. So let's go back to Korski here. Korski tries to go around the outside at La Source here. Is he going to make it? This is going to be oh my, that is an incredible, I know I say this a lot, but look at that move. That is incredible there from Korski. Round the outside at La Source. That is fresh tyres, low fuel load. That is what I call a move there from Korski here. Korski on his way now to chase down Schlumpy. Schlumpy's going to have to be informed. J71, I will check that out at the end of the stream, my friend. I can't look at it right now, but if anyone else on their computer can click on the clip video there, that'll let you know. But Korski there, what a stunning move from Korski. So we'll keep an eye on that gap between him and Schlumpy as we ride on board with Askey here, just pacing himself. Look, he's just out there on his own. No stress in the world, easy peasy. So Ricky Tan's pulled a 1 second gap now on Oblong as they head to finish their lap 16 here. It's all drivers. So who have we got in the pit now? We've got Florine in the pits and Tricar in the pits. Both of these boys have stopped. What team are they on? Florine and Tricar are in Black Mesa Motorsport. Let's listen to them. They both exit the pits line astern here. Will Wild Boys get past these boys? No, Wild Boys is a long way back there. As they exit the pit lane here, nice to stay inside the line. Look at these two, line astern here. One of them is probably behind the other though, because they have a Wild Boys in between. Let's ride back on board this battle here. The gap is now down to just under a second here, as Ricky Tan and Oblong now battle over second place. Let's have a look at the coolest guy. So the coolest guy has got to catch up with Stumpy by 8 seconds here in these last remaining laps. But look at the time go down. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. He is fast. This two-stopper is really working out well for these guys. I haven't seen Ashworth commit to a second stop yet. He's still maintaining behind him. Maybe he's just going for a long second stint here. But we will see. But yeah, the coolest guy is all over the back. He's got to be all over the back of Stumpy within a couple of laps here. This is interesting, but let's have a look at this battle, how these guys are going. Oblong on Ricky Tan. No worries, he basically did a Verstappen. Oh, that is unfortunate. We will see if anything happens at the end of the race regarding a protest or something such as that. I'm gutted we missed it on the stream though. That's like one of the exciting parts. As we see a Pigeon now in the pit stops as well. Pigeon into the pits. That looks like for his second stop here. Changing his tyres and adding some more fuel here. But Oblong is close. No, he's about 1.2, 1.1 seconds behind Ricky Tan here. So he's in the margin of error. Let's see what this gap is between the coolest guy and Stumpy. Now up to 8 seconds. So he's not made any inroads on this lap. He may have made a mistake. Let's have a look at our boy Stumpy here as he goes past a back marker there. He's holding together well. His tyres are going to start to fill off though. He did stop right at the midway point. Just looked at Lincoln. Definitely a steward's inquiry from Terabyte. Oh my god. Let's see what happens at the end of this race. We will see what happens at the end of this race here. But we got Schmidt into the pits as well. He looks like he's lost his front bumper there, so he's going to need some repairing as well. Pigeon exits the pit lane and heads down to El Rouge. Oblong is closed in again onto Ricky Tan at the... Oh, look at these two. Very, very close here. Oh no, that looks like a back marker. Who is that in front? That is one of the Black Mesa Motorsport guys. That is not Schmidt. That is that Florine. Yeah, Florine is in the way. He needs to get out of the way of Oblong here. But he's holding up Oblong there at La Source. And off the exit here. That's going to allow Ricky Tan to just gap him a little bit here. But Oblong now goes through on the inside as Ricky Tan now pulls a gap. About half. And they're fighting down to El Rouge here. What is going on here? What is the back marker doing? Why is Flooring doing that? Flooring, all over the place. Is he going to take out Oblong? Oh. That is crazy there from Flooring. Flooring needs to just let this back guy go. He's the back marker here. He's cost him so much time from Ricky Tan here. Ricky Tan now nearly 3 seconds ahead because of that back marker. He's not going to try and go around the inside, no. Thank God for that. As Oblong now finally gets free of the back marker here. And continues on his way. Who else we got? Ashworth now into the pit. Ashworth for his second pit stop here. He gets underway here. Can he get out in front of Ravenhold? Ravenhold is a long way behind, so yes, he can. As we're watching now, Korski here on the coolest guy. Coolest guy must have made a mistake here because he's now 10 seconds behind. I thought the coolest guy would be all over this. Or was it Korski? No, Korski's in front here. Korski's a back marker. Back marker gets out of the way nicely here as we watch the coolest guy. Who is that? That's coolest guy there with Korski just behind him here as he breaks nicely into the corner here. This could be a nice battle to finish off the race here for these two. Oh, look at this. Is that the inside here? That is going to be a tight move there from Korski. Korski, come on, where are you, Korski? Here we go. Come on, Mr. Cameraman, you can do this. As we watch him go around the right-hand horseshoe here, looks like the coolest guy is very slow, but Korski is very fast here. He's extremely fast. He's all over the back of him. It looks like Stumpy might have got away with this, but that second pit stop, he's maintaining a good lead in front, and these two battling is going to help. As we see Ashworth now return to the track in 8th place after his second pit stop here. He's got fresh tyres now for the last couple of laps of the race. That should really definitely help. So we're just watching this battle here between Korski and the coolest guy here. I'm not sure who that is behind, but that is definitely a back marker. Oh, as Korski goes for the dive down the inside, that is a very, very tight place to overtake that. As Korski gets it all wrong and runs wide. Error on Oblong's car is knackered apparently. He can't catch up. He's only a couple of seconds behind though. He did definitely lose a lot of time. We know Ricky Tan really suffers with tyre wear at the end of the race. He needs to stay in there, Jay. Now as we watch Korski chasing down the coolest guy here. Let's see the gap between coolest guy and Shumpy. He's 11 seconds now. Shumpy's 11 seconds clear of this pack. So Shumpy doing a nice job there in 5th place. As we watch these guys break into the corner. Oh, Korski runs very, very wide. Swings back onto the guy. That's going to cost him a boatload of time there on the exit here. As the coolest guy gets away, he's just ahead of him. So we are lap 18 out of 24. Shall we take stock on our current runnings? I believe all of the strategies have now played out. These are all fights for position. Let's start with our leader. Lit from lap 1 here. Had a little bit of incident with Ricky Tan. Ricky Tan thought he'd had to go for it early. Made the move, but he didn't quite make it. So we have Rhino Askey in the lead here. Approaching lap 20. Ricky Tan in 2nd place here with a possible inquiry. We need to have a look at that clip at the end of the race and we'll see what Oblong has to say. We have Oblong in 3rd place here. Started from last. Actually led the race for a couple of laps, which is an incredible feat here. Currently in 3rd place. We have Frozen Droid here in 4th place here, who is a good 24 seconds behind Oblong and 4 seconds in front of Stumpy here. So Stumpy's keeping tabs with him actually. Frozen Droid is got to start losing his tyres here. Remember chat, remind me to keep an eye on this battle here because he's going to start losing his tyres here. If he can make these tyres last to the end of the race, he stopped early, remember, because he had damage. It's going to be an incredible feat. We have Stumpy here in 5th place here, who had a bad start but managed to fight his way back through into the mid-pack. We have Korski here in 6th place. Actually, Korski has got past the coolest guy while we're talking about this. So Korski through to 6th. Coolest guy looks like he must have made a mistake. He is a long way back. Ashworth, another car that did the 2-stop strategy, is down into 8th place. Ravenhold down into 9th place, all on his own, but he is not far behind Ashworth here. But Ashworth is on fresher tyres. We have Pigeon here still in 10th place, holding it strong as he heads down the long straight here. We have Tricar in 11th place. Schmidt down in 12th place. Wild Boys in 13th place. And last but not least is Mr. Florian here, who looks like he's been in the wars a little bit with that car. So let's continue looking at this here. Slumpy goes through the final corner here. Frozen Droid is now 5 seconds ahead of him. But Frozen Droid has got to start losing those tyres. Those tyres are going to die very shortly as we watch Frozen Droid here. So what has everyone thought of the endurance race so far? A little bit of a longer format, but a little bit more strategy involved. The boy's done good, 4th or 5th. He will be happy. Must be the hearty chicken roast. Did you have a chicken roast, Terabyte? Oh my god, that sounds incredible. I should have come around yours for dinner. So we just watched a Frozen Droid here to see if his tyres are ever going to fall off the cliff. But yeah, I wonder if we can get Shumpy up into 4th place here. Frozen Droid may have to pit for another set of tyres. There he is, look. We can see Shumpy in the background there, just down the straight. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this format here with a bit of tyre wear, a bit of degradation. People can't stay as focused as they need to. A little bit longer race, pit stop strategies. We've got 2 stoppers, we've got 1 stoppers, we've got leaders, we've got back markers. It's very, very interesting, very, very fun to commentate here for our last race at the GSMC. As we're watching Frozen Droid, how he's just navigating the middle sector here, sector 2. Look at that, he has to run wide there on the exit there. Just doesn't have enough front bite to maintain that car's traction. As Shumpy is now only 6 seconds behind him. Just keeping an eye on the Oblong Rikitan fight as well out of the corner of my eye to make sure that those two are very, very close here. Looks like Oblong actually a little way behind Rikitan. Looks like he's dropped a little bit of space. That aero damage is probably affecting him. Let's have a look on board Oblong here. One of it's his rear diffuser here that's taken a bit of a knock. Can't see anything obvious. Maybe that right hand rear corner maybe taking some damage here, but it's hard to see from these camera angles. Possibly that right angle. So let's have a look at Frozen Droid and Shumpy here. I think this is going to be our big battle for the end of the race. Can Frozen Droid hang on to this car for another 4 laps? The tyre deg is incredibly high here, so he's going to do extremely well to hold it. Look at that, look, it loses the rear of the car on the way in there. He's going to be punished if he keeps driving the car like that, unfortunately. Who else is close on track at the moment? So we have Korski and Ashworth there. Oh. No, I don't want to do that, sorry. Coolest guy now is chasing down Korski. No, Korski is a long way in front. Ashworth is just behind her. Ashworth is down there. He's got some fresh tyres, but he's got some work to do. Can Korski catch up to Shumpy? Shumpy is 10 seconds down the road. Doesn't look like he's gonna make it for this. Let's have a look at our fearless leader here as he heads down the straight here to start lap 22. Can you believe it? We are nearly in the closing stages of this race here. Look at that, nice on the brakes, keeps the car tight. Oh, he's a little bit late on the brake. That looks up his front right there. First little mistake, because his concentration starting to go. He's probably going to just shake his head, be like, right, knuckle down. Let's continue on our way here. Waldo Askey did tell me that one of his friends watches the stream. I can't remember your name, but if you are Askey's friend, hello. I know you're watching. He told me you're watching, and I said I'd give you a shout out at some point during the stream. So how you doing? So let's look at this battle here from... let's look at Frozen Droid here. He is now 8 seconds ahead of Shumpy. Doing well, actually. His tyres don't seem to be degrading that much. As we watch Frozen Droid navigate this middle sector, seems to be all I say about Frozen Droid and jump back on board of him. We have a flooring in the pits here. Look at the damage on that car, the broken glass everywhere, bits of bodywork hanging off. He is not enjoying this race so far. Let's have a look at our friend Ravenhold as he heads down along back straight here. All on his own some here. 35 in front, 25 behind. Mid-pack here, just enjoying life. 9th place, all on his own. Ashworth here is making some big inroads here into the coolest guy. He's now only 4 seconds behind, but he's running out of laps rapidly. He's only got a handful of laps to get this done. He needs to hurry up. Let's have a look at coolest guy here. Is that Korski? No, Korski's a long way. I think that's a back marker in front of him. And the coolest guy, yeah, gets nicely past the back marker here. Korski is trying to chase down Shumpy, who's now 8 seconds in front here. So he could be on something, but again, he needs to get this done. He needs to be pressurised. He needs to be pumping in his lap times here. He needs to get this done. As we watch Slumpy here through La Source and powers down, run down to El Rouge here. Frozen Droid 9 seconds in front here with Korsky 8 behind. Doesn't look like these tyres are going to drop off from Frozen Droid. Frozen Droid seems to be doing a really good job in keeping them in check here. He stopped really early. Was it like 5 or 6 or something? So Frozen Droid's going to have knackered tyres, but he's doing a very good job here in maintaining it. As we see, we don't even see Shumpy in the back of that shot anymore, which is a real shame. Lap 22 out of 24. We're all pretty stale here at the moment. We're just waiting for something to happen here. This is where the fatigue starts to set in. This is where the tyre wear starts to drain on the second set of tyres here. People are thinking about coming home, getting their car to the finish line here. As Wano Aski starts lap 23 with a 23.4940. That's a really fast time here. That's a couple of seconds faster than anyone else is lapping here. He's got some incredible pace in that thing. What's the gap between these two? So Ricky Tan is now 4 seconds up the road from Oblong. Oblong is very, very, very suffering here for the collision that we've seen as Oblong heads down the straight. We've got Frozen Droid here with Shumpy just behind. So let's look at this race. Let's watch our friend Shumpy. So Shumpy is 8 in front and 8 behind. Not making any inroads or not being caught, as it were. So he looks like he's got 5th place pretty secure here. Oh, it's Frozen Droid though. Frozen Droid spun. Frozen Droid just dropped a metric load of time there. Frozen Droid just dropped about 4 seconds there. The gap now is down to 5 seconds. So Frozen Droid is having some drama there. His tyres are going. I would say they're going or gone. This is definitely the battle to be watching here as Frozen Droid now powers down. Let's see if we can get the car stopped under braking here. Having to brake early. Oh, look at that. Just can't get the car turned in. Gets the power down. Gets the power down nice actually. He's got no problem with traction here. Could be just the front wheels. And Shumpy now is just 5 seconds behind. Yeah, he lost 6 seconds on that lap alone. That is a load of time here. Only a couple of laps to go here. We've got Wino Aski on lap 23 out of 24. We definitely need to maintain and watch him across the line. Let's watch where is Aski here. He is round to the end of the circuit here. Go back to front. Oh, look at that. He runs really wide there. Up Radion, as he heads down the back straight. He's got to get a nice Todo. Shumpy's dropped behind a good couple of seconds already on this lap alone, actually. So whatever happened to Frozen was having to brake early here for this back marker. Let's jump on board with Aski here. I just want to make sure we don't miss him. I think it's the next lap, but we can't be sure with Project Cars. It's a little bit funky. As whatever back marker that was brilliant getting out of the way there. That was a lovely getting out of the way move. So as Aski crosses the line now, he's got one more lap here. That is lap 24 out of 24. One more tour for Aski here. As we see Shumpy now 6 seconds behind Frozen Droid. Frozen Droid's going to really suffer with his tyre wear here. Let's see if Frozen Droid, look at that. We can see Shumpy. Is that Shumpy in the background? Possibly. Oh, he's got no grip. Look at that. Look, he's got no grip. He's just no grip at all. He can't turn the car here. His Frozen Droid runs extremely wide there. Oh, has he got any grip here? Look at that, so wide there. Oh, he's really struggling here. He should have converted to a 2-stop strategy, but he's gone for the one with the short and the long, and it's hurting him. Look at the exit there. That is painful. 2 seconds down on his best lap time. We need Shumpy here to keep his foot in it and chase him down here, but Shumpy's still only 6 seconds behind. We need Frozen Droids here to make a mistake, I fear, for Shumpy to be able to catch up. The gap between Oblong and Ricky Tan is now 4 seconds as Oblong locks up into La Source for their final tour. They are both on lap 24 out of 24 as Ricky Tan powers his way down to El Rouge here. Let's make sure we keep tabs on this man here. Our race leader led the lap from start to finish. He's on the midsection of the pack. Let's watch Frozen Droid here. Frozen Droid is now on lap 24 out of 24. Final tour for him. He's got a long way to home though. This is going to be painful for him. Can he keep the car under control here? as we watch him power his way through La Source and down the hill here. Back mark again at all sorts of squirrely. Make sure we don't miss this guy. He is very close to home here. In fact, let's watch this guy on his way home. He's only got a few more corners to go. He's pulled out a 47-second lead over second place. He has been truly unstoppable this week. He unlocked the key to Spa, that is for sure. Brilliant 5 weeks, Bruce, and thank you for the excellent commentary and organising the race in top class in Terabyte. I appreciate the comments, my friend. Thank you very much for showing up every week. We love having you here. As we watch our race leader, Wino Askey here, round the final corner as he crosses the line to finish the Spa endurance race here at the GSMC in first place. Look at that lovely finish from Askey there. What a race that man has had. We need to just stop and move away from him at the moment. Let's see if we can catch this gap from Frozenbrew. Frozenbrew seems to have the measure at the moment here. Shumpy is now 9 seconds. Shumpy is falling away at an alarming rate of knots here. Frozen Droid seems to have this in hand, so let's watch our second place Ricky Tan here head down the final straight that's not straight, shall we say. Ricky Tan here comes home in second place at the moment. Let's watch him as he brakes now for the final time into the bus stop chicane. Nice and early on the brakes here, doesn't need to challenge it. Nicely turned into the right there, doesn't seem to be suffering with the tyres so much at the second stint here. Final corner here as he powers out of the bus stop chicane here, comes across the line here to finish an amazing second place there for Ricky Tan as we watch our friend Oblong from last to third in the GSMC here at his home race. Oblong on the podium in front of his home crowd here. Now let's watch Frozen Droid here. Frozen Droid powering down that last straight here, stopping into the bus stop chicane. Nice on the brakes there, look at that. He's just really struggling with his tyre wear at the end here as he powers out of the final corner here. Stumpy just didn't have the legs on Frozen Droid today. Frozen Droid had an incident and an early stop as Frozen Droid finishes in 4th place here. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely lap there from Frozen Droid. He did well. Let's watch Stumpy across the line as Stumpy crosses the line in 5th position. And I believe that is his teammate? No, that isn't his teammate, no. But that is a lovely, lovely finish there from Stumpy as we watch Korski here spinning it on the last corner here. Just get a little bit hasty there and the exit of the bus came. Korski crosses the line in 5th and a little spin at the end there. Let's see if the coolest guy can get across the line before the race finishes. As the coolest guy now exits the bus stop chicane, comes across the line in 7th place. Congratulations to the coolest guy. And Ashworth there just behind in 8th place. Where is Ravenhold? Ravenhold doesn't get to finish the race because we have timed out. There we have it. What a final. What an amazing end to the GSMC. Let's run down our winners and our losers. So we have Askey in 1st place, Ricky Tan in 2nd place, Oblong in 3rd, Frozen Droid 4th, Stumpy in 5th, Korski in 6th, the coolest guy in 7th, Ashworth in 8th, Ravenhold 9th, Pigeon in 10th, Tricar 11th, Schmidt 12th, Wild Boys in 13th, and Florine down there in... Sorry, Florine in 14th, Wild Boys 13th, Florine 14th there. Everyone, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to the GSMC for these 5 weeks. It has been an amazing season. We will be back probably shortly with another season. We'll keep an eye out. We'll let everyone know what we get up to here at the GSMC. I just want to thank you all very, very much for viewing. We will be back again soon. We will see you. Goodbye from me. New cars, new tracks, new drivers, new excitement. Welcome back to the GSMC.
Come on, Gunther! I'm coming for you!
And then breaks into the corner.